Okay, one of the reasons why your phone blurs up on you when you're recording weddings and stuff like that with your camera is because you're low on RAM. So, what you want to do is you want to free up some RAM so that you can shoot that really good high definition video without having problems to your CPU being overwhelmed because it's still doing multiple tasks and stuff like that. So, there's many things you can do. Like at the bottom of your phone, you might not see this, but there's a place where you can tap and should be your task manager. And what you want to do is anything on there, you want to clear it all. So all them processes are shut down. And then another thing you want to do is you want to go into your settings and shut off your Wi-Fi, um, shut off your Bluetooth, shut off your mobile data, or anything that's going to take up process power for that video. What I would do is I would go into the general section here. I don't know if your phone's like mine, but go down to apps and settings. And what you're going to look for with apps is you're going to look for the ones that are running the most RAM, and you want to shut them down. Doesn't matter how big of a card now you have on your phone. You can have a 64 gigabyte card on here. It's the RAM you want to pay attention to because you can have the biggest card in the world and no RAM. So what I'm going to show you what's running on my phone right now and what can be shut down temporarily. So you can see I've got 260 megabytes of RAM, and that's plenty, to run a camera. 100 is probably plenty, but if you start getting below 100, a lot of your functions on your phone are going to start freezing up on you because it just needs something to run on for RAM. So if you look here, I've left Snapchat open. So what I could do with Snapchat is I can go in there because it's using up 58 megabytes. I can go in there and shut it down. And when I reboot the phone, it's going to start up again. So I can stop Snapchat from draining me of 53 megabytes. So temporarily stop it. And then we got Messenger. And one of the nice things about my video compressor here is it's not using anything. Same thing with the recorder when I'm not recording, but obviously I'm recording with the DU recorder right now. So some of these processes you don't want to shut off, but certainly you can shut off your Bluetooth. You can shut off Google Play because that's your cloud. Like your Google Music, Google Videos, and stuff like that. I don't have anything on the cloud, so I can shut that down temporarily. So when you reboot the phone, all these services will pop back up on you. The thing about Google Play services is, of course, you need it for Google Play to go get apps. You need that turned on. But I often found that uh, Google Play Music, Google Videos, and stuff like that, I have nothing in the cloud. So what I do is I go to Google Play, the website, and in your settings there, you want to click in the settings, not auto update. Because if you don't uncheck that box auto update, it'll keep updating to your Android phone over and over again, and it starts up that process power where it's starting to drain from your RAM. So if you don't like them cloud services, I would just get rid of them, or get rid of as many as you can and stop them from ever running on your phone. Except for obviously Google Play, the one that you get your apps from, you want to have that running if you want to find more apps. But other than that, it's not necessary to have cloud-based systems running on your phone when you're not using them. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd inform you of that. That's it's all about RAM. Like I said, you can have the biggest SD card in here, and if you're running low on RAM, you're going to have a lot of problems recording video, and it's going to get kind of fuzzy on you and stuff like that. Uh, Smartphones are great for filming video. It's just that you have to remember to shut some things down to free up RAM so that all the RAM is concentrated on that high definition video that you want to shoot. So I hope that helped you. There's many other things I could talk about that would free up RAM, but I can't go into detail right now because too much detail is bad in some ways too because it's unnecessary. All you really need is just a few tips to free up RAM on your phone to make it function better and stuff like that. So, and that goes with any program. If you have a converter program on here like I do, what I do sometimes to speed up the process and make everything efficient is when I'm playing around with my video compressor, or I'm playing around with, like right now, my DU recorder, what I'll do is I'll shut down a lot of my apps and try to free up some RAM, at least like 300 megabytes or something like that, so I can run like a couple things at one time. But anyway, that's just how I do things. You guys might have another way of doing things, but there's certainly a lot of things you can shut down on your phone temporarily to free up RAM for other programs you would like to invest the RAM in, like filming and other things like that. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys.